for something fun to do.
So we wore our tiara.
Hey, baby, I think I want to marry you. I was trying to grab your hand. I think I want to marry you. Is it the look in your eyes, or is it your delicious perfume? Hey, Cheryl, I think I want to marry you. Good evening, everyone.
I know.
Girl, what TikTok mad at us?
I don't know.
Hi, y'all. Happy Tuesday.
Hey, Kai.
How's everybody doing?
Hey, Sarah.
Hey, C-Mac. Miss you, Cassandra.
Ty. LT70.
Alexis. Y'all double tap when you join. Let everybody know you're here.
Hey, Nugget.
Nugget said, hey, Poodle
I
Woodles.
know.
Hi, Outlaw. There's Mary. Baby Mary. We was clowning in the chat about I told her that she came to the house and took my baby's money and didn't give it back.
She did.
And they said there may or may not be some money coming this week, but that ain't my baby's. That's not the real money.
What's the real money?
She took your real money.
Oh, she did take my real money.
When you're playing Uno.
Mary, my stack is so small. I'm not used to a small stack.
I know, you normally have a lot more.
Yeah. But T got some birthday 1s and 5s, and she said she would share with me.
When?
Because I straightened them up last night. Look.
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
I didn't know I
You
did.
said, baby, I'll share with you.
I don't remember saying that, girl.
You said it last night. Remember when I straightened them all out? Because they were rolled. These are real. We're going to put these off to
I
the
don't
side.
remember saying that.
I remember.
And I'm going to
Hey, Alexis
say I didn't
Allison.
say that.
Coco Butter.
Hey, Coco Butter Chanel.
Hello in Iceland.
That was an emotive fashion. Hey, Dawn.
Hey,
Y'all,
Leslie.
look at my baby's tiara.
This is from Miss Autumn.
Look at it.
I should go get those yellow flowers.
You should,
Too.
yeah.
Hold on, I have to show you the flowers that came with the tiara.
Y'all, my baby ain't slept for 2 days. She finally gonna sleep tonight because she got her little ring. She was so excited she couldn't sleep. Anyway, what y'all up to? Thank you, Carrie. I was kind of proud of myself.
I heard my wife.
That Leo is living it up in that crown, child.
I heard my wife in here whispering.
Baby, they said that Leo is living it up with that crown on.
Oh,
Just,
well, look how big they are. Hold on.
they look real big.
Oh, they are. I don't want to pour the water out, but look, it says, she did that.
So we were literally about to leave, and I'd already given my wife the ring, and we were about to open the door, and concierge was there saying, hey, we have a delivery for you. It was a bouquet. And so it was this bouquet of yellow roses that had you did that on that with the tiara, and Autumn had them delivered, and so our love child and my wife
So
was
sweet.
like,
And the sweetest card. I'm going to take this tiara off now because
You are?
it's hurting my ears. You want to wear it?
no, I
You know how
couldn't.
sunglasses kind of pinch behind in your head?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But look,
So-
I've never had a tiara. It came with the flowers.
She's happy.
So I wore it today.
And y'all, it's interesting because my mom's favorite color was yellow. She loved yellow roses. And I thought that was just kind of interesting that Autumn said yellow roses. I know the ring is yellow, but just that it was mom's favorite too. So I thought that was really kind of
So
cool.
sweet.
So what are y'all up
Hey,
to
Larry.
today? Looks good on you, see.
Thank you.
It's cold as hell in here.
You're
You're not
cold?
cold, are you?
No.
Girl.
Something's happening in the Brown household. Temperatures are switching.
Yes.
Because I've been so warm the last 2 nights. And you've been cold.
And it was cold all day to me today.
I was just
You
fine.
had it like on 67 or 8.
I know, because it was hot in here. I have no idea what that's all about, but it's true.
Hey,
Could it be
Twin
menopause? If we're both switching? Who knows? Yep.
Well, at nighttime we have it kind of cool, but in the daytime she had it really cold today, and I was like, girl.
I had a day.
Mm-hmm.
I was a nervous wreck. That's
Baby,
why.
you were so nervous. We want to talk to y'all about the evolution of this ring and things, okay?
Yeah, get to talking, T.
We didn't talk about it because we didn't go
We
live.
never talked about. Well, we never talked about it.
I know, but I was thinking, like, did we say anything to them? But we didn't. I made a post, but it was not. We've not talked about it.
So tell
And
us.
now we have more. I have more information now.
Yeah.
Maybe you have to talk about it. Like, you go in there and all. You have to start it. Y'all, today we're going to talk about manifesting.
Yeah, that's the subject.
The power of manifestation.
Yes.
TC tidbit today. The power of manifestation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it relates to this ring, which
Let's
is the
go,
craziest
baby.
thing.
So go back to like October when you were working on my ring.
Yes, I was working on ring number 2 for Auntie, the black band. And so I went to visit Joe. And, you know, I love to go visit Joe because he just has, it's like a counter full of chocolates, you know, all different flavors. And
Look at it.
you just can't stand it. Yeah, it's just.
Of what, baby?
Huh?
Ring, jewelry.
Everything.
You talking about chocolates, though?
Well, you know, there are strawberry-filled chocolates, there are caramel-filled chocolates, there are chocolate truffles, there are gold-dusted chocolates. All kinds of chocolates, right? So he has every kind of ring you can imagine with all, like, exotic stones, and then he has, like, bracelets and necklaces, and he has tiaras.
Really?
Yeah!
Diamond
He
tiaras.
has tiaras! He has everything you can imagine. And some of it, he gets like estate pieces that are vintage, like really old original Chanel or, you know, just all the big designers in the 20s and the 50s and the 70s. And so I love to go and look at the 70s stuff, especially. Mm-hmm. But anyway, so I was there and I was just drooling all over everything while I was waiting for them to, you know, work on T's ring. And I said, so what's new? What you got new? Because I go there all the time.
No business asking what's new.
I go there all the time, so I already know what their inventory is. And he said, oh, we have this ring, and we have these beads, rose quartz. And you guys remember the rose quartz beads because I ended up with them, though I didn't say anything to my wife. So Joe, behind the scenes...
You're going too fast.
Okay, back up.
What were you doing? What did you look at when you were there?
I looked at a ring.
More than one.
2, but they were very similar. They looked like this. Yeah, except, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I said, well, how much is that? I wasn't ready to give it back to him. He said, why don't you just take it home? This is October 31st, wasn't it?
I got an email October 31st. So you must have done it before then.
Okay. Well, the
Maybe
picture,
the picture
I had
was,
of it
but you had it.
was November, because I
Now
had it for a few days.
Yeah, see, the whole story comes out now. I got the whole story today, y'all. You're about to get the whole story.
So listen, this is crazy. So I honestly, the ring fit me. It fit me. It was like, and I have tiny little fingers. And I didn't want to give it back. And his coworker said, well, just go on and take it home and just wear it for a few days and just enjoy it. I wasn't going to buy the ring. I didn't even show it to T. I went to get my lashes and brows done right after that. I went over to Eleanor. And so I'm laying up on her table like this, like, look at this ring. I had it on. She's like, what in the name of God is that? And I said, oh, it's just a beautiful ring. You know, and I told her, you know, the story. And I said, it goes back. I don't get to keep that. So I had it at home and I put it in the safe. Never showed my wife. Didn't say anything. I give it back.
Begrudgingly.
Yeah. And what, 6 months passed? 6 months had passed. November, December, January, February, March,
December,
April.
January, February, March. April.
It was October. So November, December, January.
Okay, baby.
Right?
Ahead. Go ahead.
The month of November.
Yes,
anyway,
go ahead.
5 or 6 months pass. And my wife told me, she told me this several times over the past month. She said, for your for our anniversary, I want to give you some money to go shopping for whatever you want, handbags, and, whatever. And it was going to be a nice little,
Hey, you already
little,
know.
little
But
thing of money, right? Like this much. Yeah.
girl, that wouldn't even cover a shopping bag.
Well, and then she started teasing me and telling me she was going to give me $100. But anyway, so we're at the hotel this weekend for our staycation,
Yeah.
for our anniversary. And 4510 is just like right across the street. So I was, we were talking about tomorrow, because we got there Friday night. Tomorrow, we'll get our massages done and we'll have lunch and we'll go over to 4510 and go shopping. Okay, cool. And when we go down to the spa to start our massage, we're in the dressing room and we're opening our lockers and we're just chit-chatting. And you want to tell this part?
Mhm.
You tell this part.
So-
this is crazy.
Well, before we talk about the shopping, I was like,
Talk about you getting an email in November.
yeah, I'll go to that
Mhm.
too. So, I knew that I wanted to do something special for our anniversary, but for our vow renewal, I'd already gotten her the beads, and she'd got me earrings. I was like, I want to do something, but I'm not trying to be crazy, right? Just something very nice. But I could not land on what I wanted. Now, rewind to October. October 31st, I got an email from Joe and said, hey, here are some things that C really had her eye on. And it was the beads that I got for her,
Mhm.
and it had 2 rings and a bracelet. And I remember looking at the things and I was like, baby, I didn't say anything to her, but later I told her, baby, Joe thinks like I'm, got it going on, because he thought I
Ballin'.
was going to get one of these rings, not a ring, a ring. And I was like, I'm going to get her the beads, which were very nice, right? So I got her the beads. That was in October. And then fast forward to our anniversary weekend. It was Saturday, and I'm still like, I'm not sure. I guess I'll just do the shopping spree. And so we were walking in to get the massage, and I said, baby, I want you to go shopping, but I really wanted to get you something else. And Joe sent me a couple of rings, but I can't get one of those rings, And she was, we were walking into the spa, and she immediately said, which ring? And I was like, and the people at the counter were looking, because she got,
I said, which
ring? And I said, it was one of the ones you saw, but I didn't want to tell her because I thought, well, wait, I'll surprise her with it. And she kept saying, which ring is it? Show me a picture. And we're trying to get a massage, and we're already late for the massage. When you're late for the massage, they take the minutes out of your massage, but you still pay the same price.
We would have just had more minutes of a mediocre massage.
Babe, we'll talk about that later. Yeah. And so then she's like, show me the picture. And I was like, and we're trying to get a massage. So I opened my phone, and I'm like, well, these are the 2 that he said you liked. And and she, her eyes lit up, and she was like, oh my God. And how did you know? And I said, he sent this to me months ago.
And I had no idea.
She had no idea that he
And she had no
communicated that.
idea.
I didn't know that you took the ring home,
No.
wore the ring, took pictures in the ring
No.
until that day. So on Saturday, I'm like, okay, let me just see how I can make this work for her. So I said, baby, there were 2 rings. I said, baby, which one do you really love? Because there was a difference in the rings.
One was half.
Which one do you
was
really
half.
love? And
it was nice now.
It was beautiful. And she was like, well, I really like this one. And of course.
Well, I had to tell her why. I did tell you why.
Yeah. So
I said, I'm not saying anything, because at this point I still don't, well, first of all, we don't even know if Joe still has the rings.
Yeah, that's true.
Because it was 5 months ago. So I said, first, before we get even talk any further, let me send Joe a text and see if he still has one or both of the rings. And of course he had both of them.
So then I needed her to step out of the conversation so I could manage all the logistics, right? So that was Saturday. And by this time we're back in the room, and we're just kind of sitting on the bed, and my wife is just, she can't even concentrate, she can't think, she can't breathe, she can't eat. She's just like, is this gonna really happen? And what? Go ahead.
Because it was not even a ring that you would even think in your wildest dreams that one day you're going to have. Like I felt like a princess wearing it for 2 days because they let me. You know how he'll send us, you know, to DIFA or whatever and bejewel us. They just let me wear it. So I never thought it would be mine. And it still wasn't mine at that point. But I just couldn't even like imagine that we were in talks about it, you know?
We weren't.
No,
oh, you mean Saturday?
We were. I mean, but
Saturday we were.
In a split second, standing at the lockers.
I thought
It changed.
maybe I can do this. And so we sat on the bed, we talked some more, I looked at some things, and I was like, okay, baby, well the ring, at this point the ring was in West Palm Beach, Florida, or Palm Beach. It was not here in Dallas.
Yeah.
So found out when he could overnight it to Dallas. He overnighted it yesterday. It came today. And it was dropped off here today, and then I gave it to her.
She tricked me, guys. She said, love, I want to make some content. There's a new little trend. Would you come in the office? Okay. So I went and did my lipstick and, you know, between meetings today. And I sat down in this chair, and she has the camera all set up, and she says, you know, this trend, blah, blah, blah. And she starts asking me questions, and I'm just answering them because I don't know where she's going with it. You know how she does me all the time. And then I caught on because she was trying to give me this, she was giving me this ring. Mm-hmm. Yeah, which I didn't know she had yet. So she told me she was taking out the trash and she went to pick up the ring.
Because he was downstairs, so I had to go get it. But just the excitement on her face, like it was worth it to me. Like I just, you know, it was it's a sense of a renewed sense of commitment, of course. But she also said, you ain't got to give me nothing else.
I said, don't you worry about the balance of those Wife Appreciation Month things. No, those are fine. We're probably fine for what's the next holiday?
Your birthday.
My birthday. We'll be fine for my birthday.
Baby, but tell them what you'd start doing after you wore that ring.
Okay, this is what's crazy because, you know, my wife is the manifester, right? But I really tried to be intentional about envisioning myself in certain places and doing certain things and feeling certain ways and all of that because she's really helped me become aware of it. And so, guys, since November, end of October, November, I had a search on Pinterest for yellow diamond rings, canary diamond rings, 3-stone yellow diamond rings, any kind of formation there was. That's what came up every day.
I had
and
no
I
idea.
looked at them every day. I wasn't thinking in terms of the one ring I saw that I loved, but that sparked something in me because I don't normally see things that I go, that is so me. It's very hard for me to be like impressed or wowed or, you know, I don't know. It's just, I have a very like narrow taste. So, so I said, baby, is that what manifesting is? Because I Googled it for, you know, months and months ago and just have been, and I let go of it.
That's the power of manifesting.
I let go of it.
Is when you manifest, you do that, you guys. So here are some things that my wife did to manifest this ring, which I had zero intention of getting for her. When I say zero, I mean negative double zero. Is there negative double zero?
And I thought I was never going to have it.
So what she did was she actually put it on her finger. She wore it.
I brought it home.
She was reliving all the feelings and emotions that came with having this ring on her finger. She gave it back and she released it. She released it, right? She started looking on Pinterest. Again, images coming at her that are the yellow diamonds coming. She was cultivating all these diamonds coming at her. And then out of the freaking blue, and you guys, you have to believe us when we tell you this. Out of the blue, I said to her, like, I mean, he did send me a couple of rings that you liked. I mean, I ain't thought about no ring. Not to be ugly, but I hadn't. I was going to get you a shopping spree.
I know, but you had mentioned a couple of times.
I had mentioned I wanted to upgrade her ring.
But there was no plan.
No, there was no plan. It could have been at the 5-year anniversary or something. It was not the 2-year anniversary. I wasn't thinking that. But it just shows you the power of manifest. I told you, girl, you manifested that. You manifested the ring on your finger. So show them. Show them, baby.
Can you see it?
And you want to describe it?
I can.
Or just well, maybe
What?
not. No, not details, maybe.
Well, it's a colored diamond. It's a fancy colored diamond, and it's GIA certified, which means that the Gemological Institute of America is what GIA stands for. They check everything from the cut, and they define what that is, the clarity, the carat weight, and the color. And they write it up. So, because you could take this stone without a certificate and say, oh, it's a blah, blah, blah. And people don't know. So it's the insurance in the jewelry business that what you're buying is actually what they say it is.
That's
so
right.
anyway, it's a certified stone, which is amazing. And one of the things that I loved about it is I love colored diamonds. And, as you can tell, because I got colored diamonds for my wife as well. But the colored diamond that you see most often is the canary yellow. But they have pink, they have blue, they have green, red, orange. Those are extremely rare and extremely expensive because they are so rare. And they're not usually as large. So, when I saw this, I was just like...
But how did it perfectly fit her hand, you guys?
It was my
She wears a
size,
5.5 ring. That's her ring size finger. Like, who wears a 5.5? So this ring just happened to be the exact size that she wanted, the exact color that she wanted. All of that was what she wanted, and then out of the blue, walking into a massage parlor, I said, well, there were a couple of rings I looked at, but I was like, baby.
Because you said, I'm thinking maybe about upgrading your ring. You said it that day, right then, in the massage.
But I hadn't thought about it.
I know, but you said it then.
I know.
And that's when I popped up. I said, what ring?
She could, y'all, during the massage, she couldn't
No,
even
I couldn't
concentrate. We had a couples massage. During that couples massage, you guys, my wife she saw this little yellow canary diamond floating all around her head. She couldn't concentrate. The massage was not good to her because she was focused on, am I gonna get this ring? And then the fact that she had to wait until today to get it, like, it was hard for her.
Well, really, more than excitement, it was shock. I was in shock. Like, how? And I asked T several times that day. I said, now wait a minute, what was that conversation again?
She did.
How did we get here? Because it was like, talk about surprise. Today was not a surprise.
Yeah.
Saturday.
Yes.
Was
She
a
knew she was
huge
getting it
surprise.
today, so.
Yeah, because I already knew that it was coming. But I mean, she surprised me in the way she gave it to me. But no, that was a complete shock. Like, I'll never get over that. And T said, "Oh my God, I wish I'd filmed your face." But who could have? I mean, we didn't. It just came from nowhere. So for me, it was like, is this happen? How is this? How did this happen?
You made it happen, baby.
That's crazy.
That's manifesting. You manifested the exact ring that you wanted. And you got it.
Baby.
It's
and
powerful.
I need to, I told you this at lunch, late lunch, early dinner.
Yeah.
Today. When I gave it back and I let it go, my entire life, I've always figured out for myself how to make something happen, right? We talked about this in the car. I've always figured it out. And I thought, well, I could probably figure out how to get this, and I was like, I don't want to figure out how to get this. I remember thinking it. And I remember thinking, I don't want this ring, because that's the one I had, that's in my hand. I don't want this ring like that. I don't want to be the one who makes it happen. And I also didn't want to put any pressure on my wife, because I love the ring she gave me. I wear it with pride, and I didn't want her to feel any kind of pressure, because I was not unhappy, And so I just thought, if it's meant to be, or any other situation is meant to be, it will just be. And that's how I let it go. That's nuts. That's why I jumped when she said, I was thinking about upgrading your ring, and, several months ago, Joe sent me 2 rings.
She was like, what ring? Show me the picture. I was like, girl, baby, calm down. We in the spa. It's real
I
quiet
said,
up in
I'm
here.
calm, but show me. Which ring was it?
I'm
When
like,
she showed me this ring, I was just like, yeah, I was gobsmacked.
show them again. And then she does have her band.
Yes, I'm wearing my band with it because I think it's perfect with it. Yeah. You like? Let me put it over here so you can see it.
My wife.
It beautifully sparkles. Do you see it? Yeah. Yeah. My wife did that. Baby, I'm still in shock. Honestly, I'm just in shock.
So that is our
That was not in the
story.
plans, guys,
No.
at all.
It was not.
We were still celebrating her ring.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, I was shocked beyond. So we left you guys on Friday night.
Mm-hmm.
There
And
was, no thought of a ring or anything. We just thought, okay, when we go back, we're going to tell them about our staycation.
Mm-hmm. We had a great
A
staycation.
ring on top of a fabulous staycation
Mm-hmm.
and on the heels of your birthday month and our anniversary
Mhm.
and so many things we celebrated. I was not seeing this like at all. Thank you. Oh.
Yes, she got a new ring. Someone must have just popped in. Yep, she got a new ring.
I did.
I surprised her on Saturday, letting her know she would get it. But then she actually physically got
Yeah,
it today because
got
it
it
had to be
today.
sent to her overnight.
Yeah.
Yeah, we posted on IG. We also made a little post here on TikTok as well. I'm so
Zaddy
cold.
T
I don't know what
did
to do.
that. You're
Baby,
cold?
I am
Okay, hold on.
freezing.
I'm going
Have
to-
you ever heard me say I'm freezing?
No.
Just give me a little sheet or something, baby. Keep it low, but just give
And
me a
put your
sheet.
hand behind my hair. Feel it, how hot it is. It's like an oven, isn't it?
Baby.
It's his hair.
Yeah, no.
Uh-oh.
it's-
Natalie!
Thank you, Monique. Thank you, Monique. No, baby.
It's what? You think?
A hot spoon, the
Okay,
cold.
I'm going
Y'all,
to,
I'm the cold spoon now. Well, yeah, she's the hot spoon. She is the hot spoon. That's yeah. Let me have the old ring. Yeah. Yes, Shaquita, I'm so cold. You want to see my ring?
I turned it up.
This is the one that I just got for my anniversary, but then this one was remade, the second one, so that's technically
The second?
semi-different ring. And
It
this is
is.
my original one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, let's get up to 5,000. Come on now. 5,000. Oh, maybe 500,000. I know you're kidding. Thank you. I got red. So over the weekend, you guys, we've not even talked about our anniversary weekend.
I know. We need to tell them how much fun it was.
Yeah, it was so relaxing, you guys. We had people like messaging us saying, hey, send us a picture of your fits when y'all go out for dinner for your anniversary. Y'all, we wore zero makeup all weekend.
Yeah.
No makeup, relaxed,
Yeah. It was amazing.
raggedy, I mean,
Well, we
just,
weren't raggedy,
well,
but we were in our
we
pajamas.
was kind of raggedy.
We were?
A little bit.
Huh.
A little bit. You don't think so?
I thought you looked cute.
Anyway, we're very relaxed, you guys. So Friday night, we stayed at the hotel. What did we do Friday? Did we play Uno?
We took Uno, the big cards. We
Mhm.
took Phase 10. We took all kinds of games
Yeah.
and didn't play.
No, we didn't play any Uno game. We didn't play any games this past weekend.
We
But
took-
Friday we just hung out in the room. We ordered room service.
Mm-hmm. And we took 4, it was our last 2 raw, 4 bundt cakes.
No, we
had
only had 2 there.
2 Saturday night and 2 Friday night and 2 Saturday night.
We did?
Yes.
Okay.
We had 4.
Bun cakes are over. So, and then Saturday we had our couples massage.
Mhm.
My wife found out she's getting a ring. We went and got our nails done. I've not had red nails in forever.
Yeah.
Then we went to lunch dinner,
Yeah.
right? On Saturday.
Yeah. That was
Then
it.
then we just hung out at the hotel Saturday night. Sunday, we got up. What did we
We
do
kind of
Sunday?
slept in a little bit,
We went to
and we went to lunch after we checked out at noon.
We went to lunch.
So It was
Came
really super
home, unpacked,
casual.
relaxed. You guys, it was such a relaxing weekend. You know,
We
we're on
didn't
the
do
go
any
a
work.
lot, so it was just nice to be chilled and relaxed. So, yeah.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
Then we hit the floor running. Back to work.
Yeah, Monday.
Yeah.
Are you done eating cake until C's birthday? Probably. I mean, we might have a little something here and there, but we're not eating a cake every week like we were
We're
doing.
going to behave because we lost our mind
Baby, in
in
March,
2024.
I showed out in March. I really showed out in March. So,
Mhm.
got to get back to it.
I think we showed out in February too.
I think you started showing out.
We started showing out New Year's Eve in Grand Cayman.
Auntie C ate all the cake.
I sure did, love. Whoever
Baby,
said that, it's so
y'all,
true.
but seriously, she would
Natalie,
get. Thank you, Natalie.
you.
She would get a spoon, and it would probably be gone in 4 or 5 bites. I'm not even kidding you.
I don't know why I like that bundt cake so much.
It's good. 4 or
Thank you,
5
Natalie.
bites, and the whole cake was gone.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I can't have that kind of stuff around the house because I can't control myself.
Show her rings, baby. They said, put your rings
I
up.
can't control myself. Look what my wife did. I sent a picture of both our rings today to Mimi on the way to the restaurant, and I said, lunching ladies. She was like, yeah, right. We were working ladies today.
The rings are shining brighter than my future. Thank you. So what's going on with you all? We kind of filled you in on our anniversary weekend that was really, low-key, quiet, and amazing. We've had a good start to the week.
Yeah.
Busy couple of days, but it's been a good start to the week. Thank you.
It's been a good start to the year.
Thank you,
Unbelievable.
Gabby. Appreciate that.
Thank you, Gabby. Have we gone through the roommate stage? We're married 2 years, love.
I don't know
That
what you're
girl
talking
Tasha
about.
sent 5.
Tasha!
Tasha!
We miss you,
We
Tasha.
love you. We're married real bad.
Well, me too.
We already got a ring upgrade. Definitely not roommates. Oh.
That's right, Foreign Spice. Thank you,
TC
TC
fam.
fam,
Thank
Manila
you.
team. Thank you. We married a little
Rocky
over 2
Raquel.
years.
Thank you, Tyra Nicole.
Thank you for the
Elizabeth.
gifts.
Thank you.
We do not give advice on
We sure
getting
don't.
exes back and all that kind of
Hey,
stuff,
Bree
y'all.
Hendry.
You don't want our advice.
They don't?
We'll be like, girl, keep it moving. Just keep it moving. They're an ex for a reason. That's all we say.
Oh, yeah. Were they talking about exes?
Yeah, give us advice on getting an ex back.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, no.
Mm-mm. Just learn your lessons, the ones that you should have learned, and
Hey, I was your ex. Not really, though.
no, baby.
We weren't really exes.
No. Well, I was saying
But
something.
baby. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's okay.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say, learn your lessons, because there are reasons they're your ex. Whether you weren't ready or they weren't ready or someone, did something offensive, whatever it was. Yeah. And take that and go forward. Do something different the next time. And if they're your ex, because you were just scared and they were everything, they should have been, could have been, perfect. Like my wife. Like me being scared. Yeah. If you get a second chance, do everything to not let them get away. And that's what I did. So that's from experience. That's not advice.
It's different, right?
That's what we did.
Trisha said, that's right, Cheryl.
Hey, Steph Bips. Thank you.
That's right, Tyus.
What did Taya say? She said, but in my case,
Feed them chili.
Feed them chili. It worked. Yeah.
So you guys, it's a new
Jolly
month.
Jared.
It is April. It's a brand new month. And you know what? Mama Mary, we miss you. Are you
Where's Mama
coming to
Mary?
our to the TC Fam anniversary event so we can see you?
Oh, she said I've never seen anything so beautiful. She loves our rings.
Oh, we miss
Thank you, Mama Mary.
We hope we see you at the TC Fam anniversary event.
Thank you, Gabriella. Tracy with all the rings.
Cutting up
She doesn't have any more
Corey.
room on that finger.
Thank you,
Corey.
Cutting Up Corey.
Love you.
Corey, what's the story? We miss you, Corey.
What was her other nickname? She got this.
What's
past-
the story? Cutting up
Cutting Up
Corey.
Corey. What's the story,
What's
Corey?
the story?
Something else.
It was
Hatchback
Corey.
Corey. Yeah.
That was another one too. I don't even know.
They said we're just glowing.
Cheryl, your hair is so beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
What happens when you hit 1 million likes on TikTok? Nothing.
They they pay attention, and the liking actually invites people to come.
Well, yeah, it does, but
So
I
it
mean,
does a whole
nothing
lot.
happens in terms of like
Oh no, nothing like
tangible.
we shoot off, confetti and all kinds of stuff, but TikTok doesn't do anything. It just helps them to notice, what's going on over here in this live. So then supposedly they push our lives out more, and
TikTok been tripping now. Thank you, Cassie Love.
thank you,
Y'all,
Cassie Love.
speaking of, be sure to follow us
Yeah,
on
which are
IG and YouTube. We're also on Threads. We don't know what's going to happen with TikTok, but TikTok is temperamental. So be sure to follow us on our other platforms.
Yeah.
We do have a link in our bio for you to check it out. Monica!
Monica!
Thank you, Monica. Is your
Thank
husband and
you.
dog awake? Are they awake? What time is it? I think she's on the East Coast. They may be asleep. Are they asleep, Monica? Yeah, TikTok has been on one.
Yeah.
No, we don't have
Hey, pretty
Facebook. We
girl.
did, but we don't really use it. We don't even use
Yeah.
our own personal Facebook hardly. So every once in a while we'll post
It was
something.
all the same people we have on the other platforms, and we were just like saying, hey, hey, hey.
Yeah.
So it just didn't make sense.
Baby, someone said, was marriage easy for us? Is marriage easy for us?
Yes. It is for us.
You want to talk about it?
But that doesn't mean there's no work involved, and that doesn't mean there's no struggle involved. But our marriage is not hard. It's not. But I think that takes an understanding of what commitment looks like. And both people have to have that same vision of no matter what, we're in this thing. Because there are going to, in every relationship, be times and things that come up that you think, what the heck was I thinking? I was much better off by myself without these plugins.
Did you ever think of that? Did you ever think that?
Without these plugins, no.
Yes, you did.
I did not. I'm
You better
teasing.
not have. Go ahead.
So if you don't have that commitment in place before you ever start, you're going to be in trouble. And if your relationship and commitment to your relationship is built around your feelings, you're going to have trouble.
That's true.
Because there will be days that you think, what did I do?
Ooh, this one right here.
You will.
Yeah,
It's
I mean, it's
just
just
normal.
normal.
And if you're not committed to your commitment instead of to your feelings, it's a slippery slope.
I
So
heard
make sure that you're also that you find someone who's capable of living a committed, long-term, beautiful life filled with love and compassion and patience. Because you could have all the feelings in the world, you could have all the commitment in the world, and if you haven't chosen your partner well, you still can't do life. You can't make a life with someone as much as you may want to. So wait until you find that person who can equally commit and meet you where you are and take you to another level and take you to another level. Because then you're going to grow together, you're going to grow as individuals, you're definitely not going to grow apart. Because it's exciting to figure things out and do things better. After you come through a disagreement and, or 2 or 3 in the first year, let's say, and then you look at your person and it's like you can get through anything. whether it's an argument or whether it's, sickness, which happens, or whether it's, death of a family member or those kinds of things when they arise, and you go through them with this partner that you trust with everything, you're unshakable after that.
I heard someone say that marriage is not hard, life is hard. So the marriage should not be hard, but the things that you experience in your life, you may feel like it's testing your relationship, but the marriage itself should not be hard. And it doesn't mean it's perfect. We talk about that all the
Never.
time. We have an imperfect relationship. We are two imperfect people who chose to bring all of our baggage and all of our past lives and experiences together, which automatically creates some sort of tension, right, that you have to work through. But what I appreciate is that when you are married to someone, you're committed to them, that you choose them every day. Like, you have to be committed every day. And it's hard. It's hard when those bumps hit and you're like, I'm committed to her. Nope, she's mine. Ooh, today, but that's mine's. That's mine.
No matter what.
That's just, how it goes. So, and you guys, we're also seasoned, if you will, right? So, we didn't learn these things at 20 and 30. And I think my wife could really speak to just really the importance of living in alignment all the way around. But,
I want to speak about that when you're
but
done.
okay,
When you're done.
go ahead.
No. Go
Okay.
ahead.
So at 20 and 30, we didn't have these things figured out, and it's still not perfect, and so I think now we can speak to things because we have lived experiences, right, that, have brought us to this place. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's true. They say a chain is only as strong as its weakest link. And I think about that in terms of, I've thought about that throughout my life, and I've known that to be true because I've watched it in many different ways become true. But I look at my wife and I look at myself, and I don't see weak links, which is the most beautiful thing. When I look at her person and who she is and what she represents, her integrity, her honesty, her love, her ability to love and show up and care, each one of those links is solid. I never see a crack in them. And I've told you this before, but I've never seen anyone, ever experienced anyone that is more dedicated to their work and their passion about their work than my wife. And becoming better at her work, better at being a better T. The person you are too. We both do a tremendous amount of work on self-development and self-growth because I want to be a better person for myself, for you, for my friends, my family. I know you do too. And you just have to allow yourself to be uncomfortable with things in you that are unsavory. You have to be able to sit with it. You have to be able to accept it and say, well, just because I've been like that, figure out how you got like that, whatever. Doesn't mean you have to stay there. And figure out how to fix it. And we both do that very well. So I think that keeps our chain very, very strong. And because it's strong, we can move forward. We can make a life. Let's just say, for example, that T or I, either one, let's say I tell lies. And my wife finds out or figures out that I tell lies. That would be where our chain would fall apart. Because if you can't believe, that I picked up the mail today, something so simple, just because I didn't want to tell her I didn't, let's just say, it could be harmless. She's going to doubt every single thing I tell her, including I love you. Everything. And that's the end of the relationship. It should be. Because if you can't be honest with your partner, you don't have anything, But in life, this is what T was wanted me to mention. At different times in my life, I was in situations, relationships where there were weak links in the chain, and it didn't matter how much I was giving or what I was saying or what truth was, what my testimony was, how much wisdom I had. It didn't matter because my life, choosing a limping relationship, it made no sense. It made no sense because there was no consistency. What's the word? I'm losing the word, baby. Alignment. So, yeah. I had no integrity because I was not living in my living out through my relationship who I really was. Mm-hmm. And so if I were to sit in front of someone and give them advice or tell them something that's about, growing and changing and healing, why would they believe me? Mm-hmm. You shouldn't. Because I haven't applied principles in my life to make a successful relationship because I wasn't choosing well. I didn't believe enough in myself that I deserved more. Mm-hmm. And that was a hard thing to swallow. And so that took time to kind of turn that ship around. And one of the reasons I knew I wanted to marry T when I knew it, sitting at the bar, I know what I'd been praying for, and that was someone that would be good for my heart and soul, someone that I could love, that could understand me, support me, accept my love, and vice versa, and didn't care what it looked like, as we've talked about before. But the thing on top of that was when I was looking at T, and we'd done all this discovery about one another, who we are as people, I thought to myself, I knew it. I knew I could make a life with her because of the person she was. The integrity, the honesty, the commitment, the kindness, the love. I knew I could make a life. You can fall in love.
Every day.
Every day. But can you make a life?
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't see the right character, integrity, honesty, all those things, kindness, don't stop. Don't even entertain it on any level. Not even a friendship. You keep moving. Because I promise you, once you find that person that you can dig in with and make a life with and trust with your heart and your life, everything falls into place.
It's true.
Right, baby?
So part of what we've talked about is, have you ever heard, you have friends who give you relationship advice and they have the most dysfunctional relationships ever? The person giving you career advice and they've quit 17 jobs in 3 months. So, part of what we talk about is when you have values and things that you bring to the table is that you have to live in alignment with who you say you are. If you say you're a person of integrity, if you say you're a person who's trustworthy, who is, inspirational, motivational, whatever it is, you have to live in alignment. Your behavior, your actions, your choices have to match up to that. Mm-hmm. So part of what my wife would always say is, here I am, I can't practice about how to have a healthy relationship or do this right when people see me over here with someone taking up space in a chair. Mm-hmm. And they don't look at me and say, girl, you don't know what you're talking about because I'm seeing you with this, with home boy over here or whatever, and that ain't about nothing. So the reality is when you live in alignment, you're thinking about what is it that you value as a person, as an individual, making sure that your thoughts, your beliefs, and your behaviors are all lined up with who you say you are. Because you can say all day, oh, I'm this kind of person, I'm that kind of person. But if your actions aren't lining up, people do not believe that.
And
right?
they shouldn't.
Mm-hmm. And my wife would say her relationships didn't live up to the life that she wanted or felt like who she was. Yeah.
Who I really represent and what I stand for.
Yeah.
My relationships did not represent that. Mm-hmm. At least for the last 20 years. Mm-hmm. They did not represent me. And that's my work to do, to figure that out. And yeah.
I heard someone say that you should not date kind of where you are or your current situation. You should date aspirationally. Where do you want to be? So date up. Like,
Nothing
don't,
wrong with that.
marry up, date up. Like, you don't just stay right here. Date higher than where you are now, where you want to be, versus the other way around, right? So, yeah, that was very interesting. Because I think we both could talk about experiences where that's not always been the case, But now, baby, my baby married up and I married up. We both got the good deal, We got the best deal.
It's true. I feel that every day.
Yeah, and someone said it's okay to grow together if you have a vision. Absolutely.
Yes. There's nothing
We're
wrong with
growing
that.
together. Like
We've grown so much together in the
Yes.
last 2 years.
Yes.
So much. We were already on our own path, and it was successful, and it was grounded, it was rooted in a lot of good things. But one of the things that was in our vows, differently but the same thing, was we're going to be so much better together and accomplish so much more together than we ever even thought was possible, than ever could have been possible alone. And I really saw that. I saw that because when you have an established, loving home and a partner who believes in you, and cheers you on and does anything they can to help you achieve your goals, and you're doing that for them too, where can you not go?
I mean, all you can do is win.
Where can you not go?
So she said the same thing. I talked about building an empire with her, and she talked about being stronger together and building together. So it's really the same thing, and it's a beautiful thing. Like we're building that. We're still in the beginning stages of our marriage at 2 years in, but we've already accomplished so much, and there's so much more to go because we have this foundation that is solid, that is healthy, that is grounded. It's not perfect, but it's solid, it's healthy, and it's grounded. That's for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
And my wife always says this. It's really like this, you can feel all day, oh my God, I'm so in love with her. Oh, I'm so in love with him. And the minute something happens that's hard or death or a fight or a challenge, you're like packing up and leaving. Like that's because that feeling was not enough to sustain your relationship or your marriage. And I know that I've experienced that. You can have all the feelings in the world, but when the rubber hits the road, if there's not a foundation, it's gonna, you're gonna bounce. I did anyway.
Yep, it's true.
And that's probably why we didn't make it the first time, baby. Why it was so brief. I mean, there wasn't a foundation.
There was no commitment. And I've said this to you guys before, but it's not love that keeps the commitment. It's commitment that keeps the love. Because love is a feeling. In being in love is the way a person makes you feel about yourself.
That's true.
They make you feel in love because you feel so special because of the way they love you. That's in love. Okay, it's a beautiful thing. I want to be in love the rest of my life because it's my wife that makes me feel that way. And I want her to feel like she's in love because I've done everything I can to make sure she feels that way. That she's special. Because she is.
Do
and
you
you
feel
deserve
special?
it. Yes.
Do you feel pretty?
Yes. Because my wife tells me all the time.
Do you feel chosen?
Yes. Do you know how important that is? Do you know how important that is to know? And you must have known the importance of it because when I asked you to marry me, I never thought at all that 2 days later you were going to ask me the same thing. But she said, I wanted you to have that same feeling I had. What a gift. And I just experienced it again. Because a week ago, I gave T her rings, right? No idea, no thought, no nothing about me getting a ring. So it's like the same, it's like you chose me again. It's really like it's the best feeling. Today T said, this is the way it's supposed to be. This is the way it's supposed to be. You just can't not do for one another. There was a comment on one of the posts, I think it was about T's ring last week or 5 days ago or so. And it's one of our sweet followers. And she said, I follow you guys, I really do. I'm not going to quote it very well. But she said, I just don't understand why you guys have this need, I'm butchering this, but like to shower each other with, 1 ring, 2 rings, 3 rings, And she said, I love you guys, but I don't get it. I'm
really
confused. Yeah, I saved it because I wanted us to
That's a good idea.
address it.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought a lot about it, and I can't remember her name, but maybe we will make a post. But when you find a love that's just everything, and you've waited your entire life to love and to be loved, like you're being loved, like we're loving and being loved, you can't sit still.
Mm-hmm.
It requires a right response when love like that hits you in the face, especially at this age in our lives.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't imagine that one ceremony would have been enough. We've talked about that. And I knew from day one that even though my wife said, I just want a band, I just thought, she's just thinking small. She's just living small, And so I let her get used to that first diamond band, and then I said, okay, well, let's see if we can sneak another one in there, and because I want her to feel like the queen. Trust me when I tell you, this woman feels like the queen without a ring.
True.
It's not the ring. It's just that if I can do something amazing for my wife, and I can, why would I not?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm the only one that gets to do that for her.
That's right.
And she's the only one that gets to do it for me.
That's true.
So if I don't do it for her, it's not going to happen in this life. And what woman doesn't want to have on a fabulous ring from the person they love? Hello.
Say it,
I just
baby.
don't see anything wrong with it. So it may be confusing to some people, but I hope you find a love that is so fucking inspiring that you are moved to action every single day.
Oh, baby. That's
because
it.
I am. It's true, baby. I can't not do for you. I have cold chills saying that. I cannot not do for my wife. They say you can give without loving, but you can't love without giving. And I know that's true. It's true. There's nothing I love more than making you feel special, making you feel cared for,
Mm-hmm.
secure and safe. That you can count on me. That's the best thing in the world I can give to you.
Mm-hmm.
And if I can throw something pretty in there too,
A diamond or two.
why not? So I say that in, my response is in love to this person who follows us and loves us.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to speak negatively about your
course.
comment. I really wanted to talk about it because I can imagine that people, if they're not in that kind of relationship or experiencing that, or maybe haven't allowed themselves to want that, like to think big and to, I told you guys when T gave me that ring box on the 16th, I was afraid to open it because I was afraid to hope. I was afraid to hope. And look where we are now. This is safety. Yeah, that's how I feel. I'm gonna get off my soapbox.
No, baby.
I'm gonna let you talk, baby.
And you guys, and the reality is, it doesn't mean that everyone is able to do certain things that may cost different amounts of money. It doesn't cost a lot of money to care for your person and show up in ways that it doesn't have to be a diamond ring. It can be other things that speak to your partner's love language and things they love, or things that you can be able to, experiences you can curate for them, or things you can write for them. There are all kinds of ways you can show up for your person that, does not include diamond rings or
Yeah.
whatever the gift might be, right? So just
The
thinking
little
about
things. in the big things, which you are the best at that, right? Like you just said, the words.
I don't know, girl. Am I?
Well, she knows my love language is words of affirmation, and she makes sure I know every single night before I go to bed that she would marry me all over again, and that I'm her favorite person in the world, and all kinds of beautiful things every day. My wife's love language is acts of service.
Baby, shows up every day. She shows up every day.
Whether I'm
And
upset or
true.
not.
It's true. Even when she's tired and I say,
Tired
baby,
or not.
I'm like, baby, don't make the bed. Like, we're about to get in the bed. I don't care if it's 8 p.m. I do not get in the bed. She will not allow me to get in the bed unless it is ready for me. Like, that is how she cares. It's not only one small thing, but just showing you how she caters to my love language. And that's important, you guys. And we don't always get it right. I mean, I know that I still work on, loving her all the ways she needs to be loved. We don't always get it right, but we sure as hell try. We try like hell to get it right, and then we give each other feedback when it's not right. Like, baby, that was a missed opportunity. And my baby said, I need more of this. And I'm like, okay, thank you for that feedback.
And you have to take it
So,
like that.
And feedback is a gift,
Yeah, it is.
So
When you stop getting feedback, just kind of understand that your partner's given up.
that's true.
So if you're not getting feedback, loving feedback, helpful, just know that they just don't believe anymore.
That's a good point. Thank y'all for the roses. I know y'all been giving us gifts. Thank y'all so much. We've been so in conversation that we've not acknowledged it, but thank y'all for the taps and for the love, for the gifts.
Yeah, be worried. Yeah, it's true.
What's our signs? I'm an Aries.
I'm a Leo. The perfect match.
That's right.
Tell them why, baby.
There's no reason. That's just what the stars say. The stars are aligned
Stars
that
are
way. Hey, Galita Aries. Hey, Mimi.
Hi, Mimi.
Mimi saw the ring today. She got a sneak peek.
I sent her
didn't she?
pictures.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They're saying, hi, Mimi.
She said the sweetest thing, Mimi. She said, that looks like, what did she say, baby? A dream? Hold on. So sweet. She said,
They're saying, hi, Mom. Here we go.
oh, she said, that's the most gorgeous ring. Something you only dream about, and it's a reality for you. She said, I'm so happy for you and T. So sweet. Steph Bibbs, thank you, love.
Thank you for the sub, Steph.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
There we go.
Y'all, can we talk about something else? Can we change the subject?
We
Or still
agree,
finish?
Corny Aspen.
We're still on the subject.
What do you want to talk about?
No, we can still talk.
What do you want to talk about? We can talk about anything. That's the best part. What do you want to talk about? What happened?
I was going to just, I was going to just mention about the scholarship and stuff. But only, if we feel like we're done with this conversation. Talk to the people, T. You guys, so if you are new here, thank you, Brittany, for the subscription.
Thank you, Brittany.
If you're new here, check out the link in our bio. We have all kinds of stuff there. Our socials, our merch store, our Amazon storefront. We also have a 1-year anniversary coming up in Dallas on May 18th, where you get a chance to meet us and other members of the TC fam. The link's in the bio. And we just announced yesterday that we are offering a second chance cash scholarship in honor of my brother Jeff, who passed away December 27, 2022. And so this scholarship we're going to be giving out to people who are basically, experiencing a hardship or need a second chance, whether it's about school or they're a single mom or they lost their job or whatever it is. and we're starting at $500 cash.
Yeah.
So we have the link in the bio. There's an application for you to fill out. It's very brief. And we're going to choose, I don't know,
As many as we can.
people as we can. We have the money for. We're going to give it away
Yeah.
in honor of my brother Jeff.
Yeah.
We also have some amazing TC fan members who have also donated to really help with scholarships and to help make sure we have a fantastic 1-year event in Dallas. So check out the link in our bio. All the information is there. But we're so excited to give out, and I have to tell you about other news we got today about a scholarship. I didn't get to tell you yet, but I'll tell you offline. That's exciting.
Okay.
But yeah, it doesn't have to be you're in school. Scholarship, it doesn't have to be like a school scholarship. It's just it's gonna be cash. So, we've had people who applied already who had a medical situation that they're not able to work right now, or they're recently single mom, or they're having to move, or whatever it is, or they've been involved in things that have not helped them have a good life. Oh, Laker Girl, that makes me so excited.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Email us, Laker Girl, or reach out to AB or Bree, and they can get you in touch with us. Okay.
Yeah.
So thank you so much.
Thank you.
We appreciate that. So yes, minimum $500 scholarships. Who knows how many we're going to give away, but we're excited to do that. Just to say, first of all, thank you to our TC fam, how much we adore you all and love you. You all give to us so much with just your time and your love. And to honor my brother, who was an amazing human being, whose legacy continues because of people like you who are living his words. And so we're super excited about all of that. So,
yeah, I love that.
yay.
Wow.
So if you're interested in the message AB or Bree on TikTok, okay. And just so you know, there is the link in our bio, the link to our 1-year anniversary event. There is a way for you to donate on that through Eventbrite. And it's a we're a 501c3, which means you can write it off, but you can donate on Eventbrite, or you can message AB and Bree, either way. But we are giving away money to help people out. Baby.
Yeah, because you know what?
Baby.
Yeah.
I didn't have $25 to apply for college.
That's what I was just
If I had someone do it, but just think about, there could be someone out there who's like,
who wants to go to college?
I want to go to college and I can't afford to take the GRE, or I can't afford to, pay the down payment, or someone who's behind on their car note because they lost their job, but they're working and they're trying to get themselves together.
Yeah.
Like, there's so much need out there, and we are happy to help.
Yeah. That's what I was just going to say, is don't think for 1 second we haven't been there.
We
both have.
Both of us.
And not just once in our lives.
Yes.
So we know what that little bit of help can do in dire situations, and so we want to,
we want to pay it forward.
Facilitate that,
Pay it forward because, first of all, we love to give, and giving it just brings so much satisfaction to both of us individually. But I think, even further than that is just knowing my brother Jeff is just like beaming with joy to think that people are responding in an application to words that he left in his apartment as his legacy, as his message to the world. Whether it's connecting the dots or being solution mode, 100% now, cultivate. Those are all his words. And people who are applying for the scholarship are actually responding to his words. Like, he's just jumping up and down.
Yeah.
So we're excited to honor him and to support other people in paying it forward. And you get more when you give more.
When you give more, it's true.
And just giving is so important, you guys. It's just so important. So, yeah.
That's the best way to get rid of any kind of depression. Just do something for someone.
For somebody else.
Get out of your own head and your own thoughts of lack and need, and deficit. Just do something for someone else, and it will give you more than you can imagine.
That's right. Yes, my baby does have the tattoo of my brother's. It's actually even in his handwriting. It's all amazing. I miss that.
Is there a scholarship to help homelessness and cancer? So it's all of that.
Anyone needing a second chance.
Anyone needing a second chance.
Struggling. Yeah.
And someone asked, how can they apply? So
Yeah, the
there's a
link is in our
the
bio, and it says Jeff offered second chance scholarship.
Mm-hmm.
And it would probably take you about 7 or 8 minutes to fill it out.
Yeah.
You know, so it's very general, right? So it's broad, so it can really cover anything. I've given away scholarships in my mom's name, 14 scholarships now to date. That was all for educators. This is really for anyone who's experiencing a challenging situation that need a little help. And we know 500 is not going to solve everything, but boy, $500 is a lot of money.
When you're in, yeah.
I wish your ring cost $500.
Baby,
What?
why you have to bring my ring in this conversation?
$500 does go a long way. It does. So, someone said your financial aid was not approved. Fill out the application. Just fill it out, you guys, because I mean everybody won't get it, but we will.
We're going to give as many as we have money for.
We really will.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and several of the TC fam members have been generous enough to begin donating scholarships, and so it's you donate it, we're going to give it away.
mm-hmm.
We're going to be very diligent in who we select, and yeah. So if we have 20, we have 20.
Mm-hmm.
If we have 50, we have 50.
Or if we have 5, we have 5.
We have 5. Whatever it is.
Yeah, because this is also a part of our 1-year event. So we have an event that we're a luncheon, a dinner. So all that costs as well. But this will be part of the part of the money. The extra money that we have is going to go towards the scholarships.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Alex. Hi, JT.
Thank you, Gail.
The planning committee's ready to get to work. I know, Mo everything. We're going to have work for you. Thank you, Sweet Bree, for pinning that. All right. What else, you guys? See, let me see that rain, girl. Show them, baby.
There it is. Can you see it?
Baby, why'd you put that emote?
What emote?
This one?
Oh, because they needed it. It was just doing this.
Baby, but it was perfect how you grabbed. It was like, it was so... it was perfect. How you, wasn't it?
You want me to do it again?
No, because you went, and then you grabbed it. Lord.
It was perfect timing.
Oh, you want us to do Baby Can I Ask You a Question? What time
Yeah, I
is
would
it?
love that. I would love that, baby. I love to play that
9:15,
game.
So
Okay, we'll just do like
we'll do a
15,
few. We're gonna
20
do.
minutes, yeah.
Can we?
Oh, well, whatever. You tell me.
My baby's excited because she got a ring.
I love to play that game. It has nothing to do with the ring.
I know, baby. Baby, can I ask you a question? Do y'all want us to do Baby Can I Ask You a Question? We'll do a few. Can we just do a few, baby?
Yeah, we can do a few. Do you want me to get out the list that we were working off of? Or do you want to just wing it? Or do you want the TC fam to ask us something? Which one?
I said, why do you do that, man? Someone said, I said it like you were my home girl.
I know it. She talks to me like that all the time.
do. They said, let us ask.
Okay, you ask. You ask, we answer. Yes, we can do some affirmations too.
Baby, you add a whole bunch of stuff.
That's it.
To this quick little check-in. You need to hear some singing? My mic is over here. I got to get up early too.
Okay, we need to pin a question or two. I can't help
See,
myself.
can't
It's
help
so
herself.
true.
I
I
know.
did miss you. T misses you too. Okay. What are you looking at? What do you both think you've learned about yourselves being married to the other person? I like that. Wow. I know that one.
Go ahead.
You want to go?
You go first. Or you answer it.
That's what I'm saying. Do you want me to answer it?
Yes.
Or do you want to answer
I want you
it?
to answer it.
Contrary to popular belief, I now know, because of my wife, that I'm not too much. Yeah. Because she loves me. She really loves me. Like, she accepts me, and that's what loving is. You know? Complete acceptance of a person's personality, a person's kind of way of being. And it's a gift. Yeah, so she taught me that. Didn't even know it, but she taught me
Because
that.
you thought you were too much? Did you think that?
Well,
And do you still think it?
no, I know they think it. That's why I said contrary to popular belief.
Baby, nobody else thinks it? Just them? Just TC fam?
Just them.
Y'all thinking that about my wife.
Yeah, so I'm
Thanks,
just
you're
enough.
just enough.
Okay. But you know, guys, when you're in the wrong situation, whether it's a work, it's your job, it's a friendship, it's a romantic relationship, even family relationships, you know, if you're not in the right situation where you're celebrated and accepted, you're going to be too much. You know, but that just tells you haven't found your people. I found my people.
Who are your people? Me and them.
And them. Yeah. I'm probably too much for everybody else, but yeah, that's true though.
I love it.
What about you, baby?
I think I've learned the importance of commitment. I think I've learned the importance of you keep messing with my ring, girl. You know, sticking out there. You can't be messing with my ring because I don't want no problems with my life. The importance of commitment. You know, like I was one of those people that let me just do this. I was one of those people that, you know, if it got a little hot or it was just a little too rough or I wasn't feeling it. I was okay, I'm done with that. Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna move on. And was fine being single. You know, I enjoyed that. So I was just easy to dismiss or easy to just move on. And I think, you know, for sure being married is different because I've never been married before. You know, I learned the importance of just commitment and staying committed. You know, no matter what is happening, no matter the challenge, being committed to that. So, because I was in love, that's right. Exit stage left, that was me.
She was committed, even on bad days.
That's right.
That took a little minute too, though.
It did.
Mm-hmm. But you know what's funny is I realized that about my wife because she'd already told me that was kind of her habit when the hot water, you know, got heated, she was gone. And she had kind of had an expiration date. And so when I saw that kind of behavior kind of boiling, I knew where it was coming from. And I didn't think, oh, she doesn't love me, or oh, she doesn't want to be here. I didn't think that. I didn't think it at all, which is why I was able to say what I said. Because if I thought for 1 minute that you really didn't want to be here, I wouldn't have wanted you here. But I knew she was just being, you know, just acting out of habit, you know. And so that's something that it was an opportunity for us to work through and talk through. And then it stopped happening, which was amazing, right?
You're amazing.
Thanks. Okay, what's the next question? You guys are going to have to pin one because they're going so fast we can't read them.
Our favorite perfumes, check out the link in our bio. We have them at our Amazon storefront, and you can check them out.
Can you guys pin a question for us?
And
Do we have mods?
mhm.
Huh? Okay. We're going to do.
Before T said, what else, y'all? Yes, you guys, because it's a school night. And I have a hair appointment really early in the morning, so that's why we're just going to do a real quick check-in with y'all. We've been on here for a while, probably 2 hours, haven't we?
Cocoa Butter.
Hour and a half,
We love
2
you.
hours.
Okay, well, we don't have any questions now, so.
The Whisper 8, I know. It's been almost an hour and a half. That's a long time for a quick check-in.
For a quick, yeah,
Y'all,
check
because
in.
y'all just want us to just to hang out with y'all all day and all night. Georgette, thank you so much for the
Thank you,
beautiful
Georgette.
cards and for the baked goods. We appreciate you so much.
Okay, I'm going to read like 2 affirmations
Okay.
and we're going to go night-night.
Sounds good.
All right?
Trisha, I have to get an MRI, so hopefully in the next week I'll have an MRI on my little wrist. So
Yeah.
thanks
it's
for
bothering
asking.
her a lot.
And then I type all day, so like by nighttime it's like it's in a lot of pain. I don't have my thing on though, do I? My thingy.
Your brace, no,
My
you
brace.
don't have it on.
Let us get to 1 million. Not tonight. We're not going to hang that late.
If we'd started earlier.
They weren't tapping, baby. They just
I
wanted,
know.
They wanted us just to talk.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't tapping, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Crystal! I know you didn't
Hey,
just pop
Crystal.
in here and say you have a question.
Look, how'd y'all meet? Here we go.
Crystal.
Tap now, hell.
No, it's not carpal tunnel. I fell.
She fell.
And
She
her,
injured
I
herself.
fell on my wrist. So.
Yeah, on the concrete. Yeah. Cocoa Butter, thank you. Okay, ready? Affirmations. These are from our sweet, sparkly Katie. But she told me these white ones aren't necessarily all sweet.
Mm-hmm. And we're going to next time do the other ones that we got from the ones that were in honor of Jeff. I'm trying to
Yeah.
remember them.
Do you want
Was it Tira? who
they're,
sent them? I think Tira sent them. Anyway, we'll do those at our next live. Wes.
Tyra.
It was Tyra? Okay.
Mhm.
Tyra.
Yeah.
Why did she add on the concrete? You see? Did she have to say that I fell in the concrete?
Well, because they know.
Baby, they're saying you're being shady by saying
I am
concrete.
not. But I'm telling you how severe it was. She fell face first on the stairs at the Mavs game on the concrete and broke her fall with her wrist. And this is the problem.
But why'd you say face first?
Because you did.
Were you scared?
Yes. Do you know what it is to watch your partner? Here are the stairs. You're behind her. And she goes like this, face dive for the stairs. That's horrifying.
So I've had 2
That's why she
injections
has a
and
problem now.
they're not working. So I'm probably going to need surgery. So I have an MRI scheduled. Well, I'm getting one scheduled hopefully next. I'll call tomorrow because they didn't call me today. They said justice for T. It was messy. I know. That's my
I
way.
wasn't being messy. I was just trying to see, a year ago you were in the hospital. It's true. Oh, tell us 3 things you're proud of.
That's a good
about
question,
yourself
Crystal.
now. Crystal. She always has the best questions.
She does. But we can be in the middle of like laughing and kikiing and shooting money guns and she'll come out with like, tell me your deepest, darkest thought about love. It's like,
Yeah, she has
Crystal,
the best questions.
girl,
Okay, Crystal.
we're shooting money guns. What are you talking about?
I'm going to answer Crystal's question. 3 things that I'm proud of about myself now. I go to the doctor and I follow up. I'm very, I advocate for myself at the doctor. I never miss an appointment. Now that is in stark contrast to who I was before that, because I thought, you know, my insurance was, you know, if I work out and I eat well, which I do, and take care of myself and take my supplements, I'm good. But that didn't prove to be the only thing I needed. I needed to go for regular checkups. I needed to have my hormones checked and all of that. And I wasn't doing that. And because I thought I was fine until, you know, the thyroid storm, and I almost died. So I do that now, which is very different. And I also don't drink alcohol anymore. And that kind of started after the storm because I felt so terrible. And they were trying all kinds of medications on me to get my thyroid back in balance, and you know, my blood pressure, all kinds of things were wrong after that storm. And I thought, if I'm drinking, I'm not going to know if I have a headache from a hangover, if I have a headache from this medicine, or if I feel like crap, you know, what's the source of it? And I felt like I needed to like honor my body just by keeping it clean, you know, so they could actually help me with good information. So, and that's proved to be the best thing, best decision I made for my health and my life, for sure. Only thing bigger was marrying my wife. True. That's two. The third thing I'm proud of about myself, I think facing the challenges that came from the storm, and not shying away from them, even if it wasn't what I wanted to hear. You know, and dealing with it. Yeah, because that wasn't easy, because, you know, I don't want to think about myself not being able to do something, or to be challenged, you know, in my mental capacity where I wasn't before, or just those kinds of things that are very sobering. And just dealing with them head on and saying, okay, I accept the fact that I need help. You know, and I've always been one of those very self-sufficient, driven, capable people, and to have to realize that I'm not bulletproof was a hard thing. So that's it, Crystal. And it's a year. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's what my wife said. He thought you were worth saving. She told me that all the time. Love you too. Thank you. I couldn't have made it without my wife. For sure. She keeps me encouraged. Don't you, baby? And she told me, I'm not going to leave you, because I was scared she was going to leave me. Because my hair was falling out, and I couldn't remember anything. I couldn't write a sentence. It was all kinds of things. And I was physically so weak, and I was really afraid, if I'm not going to be the same person I was, that she married, that she fell in love with, she was going to leave me. But she told me every day, I'm not going anywhere, no matter what. And she didn't.
And I'm not.
Love you too, Crystal.
Crystal, where's Aiden? We love you.
Okay, we're going to do some, yes, that's right, Jen.
That's right, Broadway Bandit. Only place T's going is to bed. Y'all tease me, but I get up early in the morning.
They said, T, how did it affect you?
Oh.
I think that's important. Because it did affect her. Profoundly.
It was really hard. Yeah, it was really hard. I couldn't help. There was nothing I can do to help her, you know. I didn't know the extent of her illness, how sick she was initially. And then when she couldn't remember who I was devastated. And she thought I was someone that was like an adversary. Like she was not happy that I was there. She was like, why is she here? Very angry. And she didn't know who I was for a couple of days. So like that was hard, you guys. And even just, since then it's been a year now, my baby's still healing and she's gotten so much stronger and she's made so much progress and she's so positive and committed. But it's still hard sometimes, just being on the journey with the person you love, and just because you want them to feel 100% and be their best, and when they're not, you feel like you can't fix it for them, and you want to, like, I want to fix it for her, and I can't. So yeah. But I thought it was important during that time that I felt like she was scared I might leave, that I assured her that I was not going anywhere. So I was there. Come what may, I was there. So, yep.
Yes, if I had dementia. I don't have dementia.
No, she didn't have dementia. She had too much thyroid hormone in her body, and it went to her brain basically. And so it's what happened. It was a temporary, it happened. It was a few days where she was kind of disoriented and didn't know where she was, didn't know who I was. Mm-hmm. But as soon as they got her levels like stable, then of course she knew who I was, and all that changed.
Yeah. You
saw me at Target a couple weeks ago and you froze. Mm-hmm. What was I buying, girl? It was scary.
It was very scary.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It was very scary. They said 75% of people that have a thyroid storm don't survive it. So that was scary. And they told T that, what did the doctor say, in the spectrum of, she's not so bad.
The very far end
he told her I was at
severe
the very
heart failure.
The higher end of danger, and I was in heart failure. Mm-hmm. So it was a scary thing, for sure. Yeah. Hey, Fidel.
Hi, Fidel.
How are you, friend? Thank you for sending subscriptions. I didn't even see that. Oh, she sent 10 subscriptions, baby.
Thank you, Fidel. You're so
Fidel.
sweet.
How's our little Haley?
Why do Cheryl's eyes look purple?
They do.
It's probably just lighting, I guess.
I don't know.
They just say whatever in
They're
the
not
comments.
purple.
They just say whatever.
Leo and Aries.
All right, baby.
Yeah. Okay, so we have 3 affirmations, and then we're going to go night-night.
I'm going to go night-night. She's probably not.
I'm going to go to bed with my wife. Let me rephrase that. Do you want to read some?
Go ahead.
Okay. I will be aware of myself, intentional with my actions and words, and make choices that will help better me and push me to grow, even when it's hard.
Mm-hmm. I love that. You have to read that one again, baby.
Mm-hmm. I will be aware of myself. That's the hard part. Intentional with my actions and words, and make choices that will help better me and push me to grow, even when it's hard. I like that one.
That's a good one. Sarah said I had to learn this one.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all tell me to get up and go to school tomorrow? Yes, bees.
Yes, bees. Even when it's hard, Trisha.
That's right. Go to school, bees, and learn something.
Sarah said I needed to hear that. Good.
Baby, this is the ring is shining.
It is?
She said she's going to sleep with it on tonight.
I am going to sleep just like this.
Show him, baby.
I'm going to sleep just like this.
Like, go night-night.
Oh, hold on. Hold on. Sure am. She'll probably be taking a picture of me. It'll be up by in the morning. Okay, ready? Here's the second one. My heart is calm. My thoughts are positive. My vision is clear. I'm at peace with where I've been and the direction I'm headed. That takes a lot of work. My heart is calm. My thoughts are positive. My vision is clear. I'm at peace with where I've been and the direction that I'm headed.
I love it. Amazing.
Say it one more time. My heart is calm. My thoughts are positive. My vision is clear. I'm at peace with where I've been and the direction that I'm headed.
Mm-hmm. I love that.
And this is the last one. I will get back up. I will fight for the people and things that matter. I will walk away from the things and people that no longer have a positive purpose. I will put myself first and I will care for myself.
Amen.
That's part of healing. That's evidence of
true?
healing, right?
Mm-hmm. Say it again, baby.
I will get back up. I will fight for the people and things that matter. I will walk away from the things and people that no longer have a positive purpose. I will put myself first and I will care for myself. Right?
I love
Baby?
it. I love that.
Amen.
Courtney asked me, so I needed that one.
Yeah, that was a good one. All three of
Mhm.
those were great. Walking in self-care.
Good, Dee Dee.
Even when it hurts, that's right.
Thank you, our sweet, sparkly Katie.
Thank you, Katie.
We love y'all.
We love you guys.
Have a good night. Your auntie's ready to
I'm
go
gonna go put my
night-night.
little wife to bed. My sweet wife. Love you, Corny Aspen. Good night,
Good night, y'all.
Buddha.
No, I don't have a spring break.
We love reading them, Katie.
Night night, Pookies.
Good night, Paloma. Be sweet.
Sister Ethlyn.
Thank you for the gifts, everybody. That was so sweet. We
Thank
were
you,
talking a lot.
Surprise.
We didn't get to acknowledge all of them.
Appreciate
Good night,
you all.
Carrie. Good night, Momo Diamond. Good night, Mimi.
Good night, Mimi. We love you.
Good night, Snickers Snooze.
Thank you, Sweet Bree.
Good night, Sweet Bree. Thank
AB,
you.
Bliss
Thank
Bliss.
you.
Thanks for modding tonight, taking care of
We
us.
appreciate you guys. Good night, Pretty Pearl, Berlin.
They said be sweet.
Okay, be sweet. We're going night night.
Love y'all.
Love you guys.